All right, guys. So we are moving into the Pythagoras theorem section here. Okay. But in that theorem, there is one additional theorem. Okay. So this theorem does not have any name. So in the map only, I want you to write along with this. I want you to write theorem 2.7 also. Okay. Just write it in the map and keep. There is no name for this, and you can't obviously use the keyword 2.7 in the exam. You will have to write the full thing whenever it comes. Okay, but we'll quickly see what this theorem is. Okay, there is no name given for it, and I am also not aware of any name. So let's write down this theorem's words. Okay, it states that if a perpendicular, this is a very okay, if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of the right angle of the right triangle. Okay, from the right angle of the right of a right triangle. Okay, of any right triangle. So I'm going to write of a right triangle. Okay, so we had, if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of the right angle of a right triangle to the hypotenuse. Okay, obviously you have to draw the perpendicular to the opposite side, and the opposite side is hypotenuse. Then triangles then triangles on both sides then triangles formed on both sides of the perpendicular I want you to be writing along with me, are similar to the whole triangle and to each other. Okay, it's a very simple thing. It's not something which will be like confusing for us. Yeah, let's just take a minute to absorb this. Okay, what it's saying. Okay, the given part is, if a triangle is drawn from the vertex of if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of a right angle of a right triangle to the hypotenuse. Okay, so first of all, I am very clear that there is a right triangle. Firstly, there is a right triangle. Okay, let this be my right triangle. Now what I'm drawing is right triangle. This is, let ABC be my right triangle. Okay, in this, what am I doing? I am drawing a perpendicular. Okay, from where? From the vertex of right angle, which means from which angle, Hemantji?
Angle B, sir.
Angle B. Perfect. Yeah. So I'm going to draw from angle B to the opposite side, right? Perpendicular I'm drawing will be to the opposite only. Opposite side also it's saying hypotenuse. Okay, chalo. This part is not needed, but anyhow, the altitude from B I'm drawing. So it will go like this. Yeah. This is my altitude. Okay. Everyone okay with this so far? Yeah. Any doubts in this? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. It's altitude. Yes, it's altitude basically. Perpendicular, altitude, height. Okay. Yeah, it's exactly, the word perpendicular does not make like, it's not clear that it's height, but yeah, it just looks like it's almost an altitude. Yeah, it's an altitude only. Yeah, because this part is altitude. Okay. Now, what it is saying? Okay, the triangles formed on both sides of the perpendicular. Triangle formed on both sides of the perpendicular. Which two triangles is this? Triangles formed on both sides of the perpendicular. Can Dikshit tell me which two triangles is this?
Sir, ADB and
ABD and
BDC.
BDC. Perfect. Okay. So the triangles formed on both sides of the perpendicular are similar to each other, are similar to the whole triangle, which means are similar to whole triangle is ABC. Okay. And to each other. So can someone tell me the two proof part? Can someone tell me the two proof part? Anyone? Let's see. Bindu, can you tell me the two proof part? Bindu?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, triangles formed on both sides of the perpendicular are similar to the whole triangle and to each other.
Correct, Bindu. Can you tell me the mathematical statement? Change this into maths. For this particular, let's hear from Nishchay. Go ahead, Nishchay.
Sir,
MG,
I
you're
think
correct.
it will be triangle ADB
ADB
plus triangle DBC.
plus. How do you add triangles, Nishchay? When did we start adding figures? Is that something we do?
No, sir.
Is that a physical quantity?
No, sir.
Okay. Hemant MG. Bindu, you want to answer?
Yes, sir.
Tell.
I'll try. So triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC.
Triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Perfect. And
Triangle ADB is similar to DCB.
to that triangle, first, let's see. First, what is it saying? Triangles formed on both sides are similar to the whole triangle. So first you wrote, okay, one of this is this, and the other one is triangle ADC. ADB is also similar to triangle ABC. Okay. Both of this, which means this one is similar to big triangle. Then this one is also similar to big triangle. Are you getting this, Bindu?
Yes, sir.
All right. And the third one is they are similar to each other also and to each other. Okay. So here comes your third statement, which Bindu you were saying ADB is similar to triangle BDC. Okay. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Given part is only one thing, that is triangle ABC is right angled at B and BD is perpendicular to AC. Okay. This part is given. Everyone okay with given and to prove? All right. I want you to tell me in the chat, can you prove this or not? Can you prove this by yourself or not? In the chat, what do you feel? Okay. Can you prove this by yourself or not? I'll give you 30 seconds to think maybe, and then tell me if you can prove this or not. Yeah, it's actually a very simple proof, right? Already 190 degree. Suppose you take this triangle and the big triangle, this triangle 90 degree, A is there. Guys, my voice is breaking, kya?
Sir, your voice is breaking. Sir, your voice is breaking.
Hear me now? Tell me now, is my voice still breaking? Tell me now, is my voice still breaking?
No, sir, it's clear, sir.
It's clear now.
All right, continuing then. So what I was saying, it's a very simple proof. Here we already have a 90 degree. Here we have a 90 degree. So small triangle, one angle equal, angle A equal, over. That's all, yeah. So it will be very, very simple for you to prove this. So I'm going to leave this proof to you, all right? It's your job to prove this. But you have to prove, okay? This will be up when you will be sending me the final homework, like final work. Starting from here, every proof should be there. Okay, I'm going to move ahead, guys. Dinesh, you're saying no, sir. Clear. Okay. All right. I heard from Bindu, Dinesh, Shripriya, and Tulsi who said they can prove. What about the others? Let me know in the chat box. I'll wait for maybe 30 seconds. See, angle C will be in this triangle will be equal to angle C in the bigger triangle, then also 90 degree, 90 degree. Yeah. And once you have shown these two triangles are equal to similar to the bigger triangle, then they're similar to each other also. Okay, that's all. Yeah. Moving on to the next theorem. Yeah. This theorem, which we are going to go to next, is our favorite, the first time probably when most of us heard the word theorem, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, Pythagoras theorem. I want you to write this as a side heading. Now, an important thing to note here, okay, this is something which we have not done before. We have usually, when we are told Pythagoras theorem, we have usually just written, we have drawn a right triangle and we have written A, B, C, we have written C square equal to A square plus B square. This is right.
Sir, your voice started breaking again, sir.
Okay, let's wait. Okay, can I get a quick feedback if it's still breaking?
No,
sir.
sir, now it's
Okay,
clear.
let's continue. All right, so here, what I was saying is, whenever we had Pythagoras theorem before, we just did this, no? We just did this, C square is equal to A square plus B square, hypotenuse, okay? Now, this is absolutely correct. This is a simple, very quick way to understand Pythagoras theorem, okay? This is absolutely correct. But in board exams, it is very often asked, state the Pythagoras theorem, okay? It's a very frequent question. State the Pythagoras theorem, or state the converse of Pythagoras theorem, or even state the basic proportionality theorem. State and prove, okay? Now, what is the meaning of this word state? Deepak, what do you think they will be talking about when they say state?
Sir, we have to write the theorem.
Write the theorem, but this is the theorem in written form, no?
Sir, in words.
In words, okay? We have to write the theorem in words. That's something which you will have to learn, okay? Maybe you don't really need to learn. You can write in your own words, of course. But if you have a struggle in changing maths to English, then go through it a few times, okay? I mean, all of us understand the Pythagoras theorem. All of us are, almost all of us are able to apply it properly in questions. But this language will also be important because it's a very frequently asked question, okay? Even basic proportionality theorem, you will have to learn how to state it, okay? All the theorems for that matter, question can be asked, state the theorem. Simply they will give state the theorem and draw its diagram and you'll get 2 marks for that. It's a very easy 2 mark, okay? It's like, it's the only place where I think if you went through it a couple of times, like it will help you, even if you buy heart, yeah? That's also okay if you feel that, if you feel that's good, yeah? So I'm gonna write this down, write down the statement. In a right triangle, take down the statement, it's important, okay? In a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of its legs. Also you can write, but simply like legs is another word, so let's use of the other 2 sides, okay? All right, this is my theorem. Yes, Nishay, you are right, okay? If you use the word legs here, of the legs, then that's also correct, okay, Nishay? Very good how you have written it in the chat box, yeah, no problem. Okay, so stating the theorem is a very frequently asked question, okay? Dilruba, is clear for you? Stating the theorem के बारे में मैंने क्या बोला? All right. Okay. Now we want to quickly prove this. Okay, it's a simple proof. We have seen the geometric proof in 8th grade. You remember we had in our class we had on the where was that, on the back the notice board we had this thing. Remember? So this was C square, and then this was A and B and A and B and A and B and A and B. And we had removed this and we had rearranged all of these to find that they fit directly inside C square. Yeah. But we're not going to do that proof right now. Okay, that's a proof which is not asked in 10th board examination. Okay, that's a very good proof. That's actually how probably Pythagoras might have landed upon this also. I think so, because algebra was not so well known in Greece at that time. But right now we're going to do the algebraic proof because it's quicker, it's much shorter, okay, and it's something which probably you will be doing in your board exam as well. Okay, so let's draw a right triangle right now. Okay, for the proof, let's draw a right triangle. Let's draw a right triangle. Okay, so this is our right triangle. Let's name it as our favorite name, ABC, and right angle at B. Okay, and you're going to write the given and to proof. What is given in this? Can someone quickly tell me what is given? What is given? Anyone? Tulsi, you're raising your hand,
Sir,
right?
yes, sir. Sir, they have given that the triangle is right triangle, sir.
Perfect, Tulsi. That's all. Yeah, that's all that is given. Okay, good job, Tulsi. So that's all that's given. Okay, the right triangle is right triangle. So triangle ABC is right angled at B. Ashte. Okay, what's the to proof part then? Everything else. Yeah, everything else, the to proof part, the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Let's change it to maths, and we know what the to proof part is. AC square is the hypotenuse, is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, this is our to proof part. Everyone okay so far? All right, we're going to move ahead. I want you to be writing with me. Yeah, this is simple stuff. So we're going to be writing with me. Yeah. Now what we are going to do, what we are going to do actually is we're going to be using this theorem. Okay, this theorem which we just saw, theorem 2.7. We are going to be using this theorem. You will understand why as we go along. Yeah. So firstly, to use that theorem, I need to draw the altitude. Yeah, or the perpendicular from B to D. Okay. Which basically B to AC. Okay, so this is a proof. So you begin with the construction. Okay, so you begin with construction. Let's construct BD perpendicular to AC. All right. Now, from the previous theorem, we know that triangle ABC. Sorry, let's start. Let's do it this way. Okay, triangle ADB. We know that this triangle is similar to the big triangle. We know that, right, from the previous theorem, which you will be proving at home. Everyone okay? Give me a thumbs up if you're following what I'm saying right now. Okay, so I can write triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC, and you write the entire theorem 2.7 ka wordings here. Okay, theorem 2.7 I'm writing. It's a very long thing to write, but you got to write this full thing because 2.7 is not something you can write in the exam. Okay, and it does not have a name, unfortunately. So we're going to write the entire theorem. Okay. This means if these two triangles are equal, okay, so what I'll tell you, I'll show you where I'm getting to. Okay, if these two triangles are equal, I can write AD by AB is equal to AB by AC. I want you to notice what I'm doing here. AD by AB is equal to AB by AC. Everyone okay how I got this? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. I'm doing similar triangles ka. So you can write the reason quickly. Yeah, the reason is that corresponding sides of similar triangles are in the same ratio. Okay, that's here. Okay, now there's a reason why I chose this ratio. There is obviously one more ratio is there. I'm not writing that. There is a reason why I chose this ratio. The reason is I want to reach AB square. Okay, I want to reach AB square. That's my reason. First I'll reach AB square, then the other triangle I'll reach BC square, then I'll add those two equations. Now you see, if I take AB to the right side, I will get AB square. Okay, that's why I'm using this. Okay, that's the only trick which you have to remember in this proof. So what I'm doing, I'm going to cross multiply AD into AC is equal to AB square. Okay, I'm just basically cross multiplying. Everyone okay with this step? Yeah. If it's confusing, just think it's first AB into AB that became AB square. Okay. Give me a fist if you're following so far. Yeah. I'm going to mark this as equation number 1. Testify in the chat box if you're following so far. Yeah. All right. Now, just similarly, okay, I can actually write similarly, but it's like a few steps. So I'll write this down. Similarly, I'll still write this down. Okay. So triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Okay. Like we saw in the previous theorem, triangle BDC is also similar to the big triangle. Okay. You will write the entire theorem 2.7, or actually, if you have written it once and if you have written similarly, that's also enough. Okay. Not necessary to write the whole thing again. It's a very long theorem. So, okay. So triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC, which means again, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. I want BC square. Okay. So I'm going to get BC somehow. So in this, I'm going to get CD by BC is equal to BC by AC. Okay. So I have CD by BC is equal to BC by AC. Okay. Everyone following me so far? Any questions? Reason is again the same. Corresponding sides of similar triangles are in the same ratio. Okay. Now I'm going to again cross multiply. That's going to give me AC into CD is equal to BC square. Okay, that gives me the second equation. Now we have reached a place where we have the right side. If we add these two equations, this first equation and the second equation, we will get right side of this to prove. Okay, so left side, something we have to do to get AC square. Okay, so we're going to add this and we'll see what we can do. Okay, I'm going to adding, you can actually just write one equation 1 plus equation 2. So left hand side, added on left hand side, I get AD into AC plus CD into AC is equal to, one second, plus CD into AC is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, see right side you have got as it is, you've got how we need. Okay, right side में कुछ नहीं करना है अभी, left side को manipulate करना है. We have to manipulate the left side to see what can we be done here to get to the final thing. Anyone seeing something happening in the left side? Anyone seeing something we can do in the left side? Question is open for everyone. Anyone seeing something that can be done here? It's like 2 AC. Yes, Dinesh. So what can we do? What can we do? You have an AC here, you have an AC here. What can be done? You're right, Dinesh. Tell me what can be done. I'll give you 5. Come on.
Sir, we'll like the distributive property to sir.
Perfect, Dinesh. We will do the ulta of distributive. We'll like undistributed. So I'm going to take, basically it's called taking common. Yeah. So AC into AD plus CD. Okay. AD plus CD. That's equal to AB square plus BC square. And I wanted to go to the back to the diagram and see what is AD plus CD. Okay. What is AD plus CD? Just notice what is AD plus CD. AD plus CD is what? AC only. So we are at AC into AC. AC into AC is equal to AB square plus BC square. We have reached AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Hence, proved. All right, guys. So that is our proof. Very, very simple. Get me in the chat box fist to 5 on how you're feeling about this proof. Yeah. Fist to 5 in the chat box. How you're feeling about this proof. Whether you feel you'll be, see, the only trick to remember here is you have to remember theorem 2.7. That's all. And here you have to remember, see, you're choosing in a way that you get AB square. Okay. That's how you're choosing these two, which sides ka ratio you should take. Okay. So this is a very frequently asked question in the examination. Okay, very, very frequently asked question in the examination. So just make sure that you are practicing this like at least a good number of times if you feel like Definitely, you can do BC first also. There is no doubt about that, Dinesh. Okay, finally you have to reach the end goal. Yeah. Nishchay is saying, "ये तो मेरे बाएं हाथ का खेल है." Dikshit is saying, "I can close my eyes and do it, sir." Very good. Happy to hear that. All right. So I'm going to move ahead now. I'm going to move ahead to the converse of Pythagoras theorem. You can copy this down later. Okay. Just in the interest of time, moving ahead to converse of Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So I've shared the screenshot in the group. We will copy it down later. Okay. The next thing, write down the heading as converse of Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Ideally, I would have asked someone to go to the converse, but in the interest of time, I'm just going to state it. Basically, we don't know it is right angle or not. Okay. We don't know it is right angle or not. We know that a square plus c square is equal to b square. It means whatever angle is opposite to this b, that will be right angle. Okay, that is the conclusion part. Okay, it will become ulta. Here right angle is not known, but we know a square plus b square is equal to c square. We know that. Okay, so whatever angle is opposite to c square, that will be right angle. Okay, that's our converse. Okay, I'm going to write the statement. This statement is important. It can be asked to just state also. Okay, so in a triangle, we don't know it's right triangle. Okay, in a triangle, if square of one side is equal to the sum of squares of the other two sides, then the angle opposite to the first side is a right angle. Which means basically we have a triangle ABC. We don't know it's a right angle. Okay, let me draw a different type of diagram. We don't know it's a right angle. Okay, so we have ABC. Okay, we don't know it's a right angle, but we know one thing. Okay, what is given to us? 1 second. Okay, given part is that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, we know this is given. Okay, so our to prove part is what? Our to prove. So you see, given and to prove are just becoming ulta from what was there in the Pythagoras theorem. Converse is just swapping the given and to prove. Okay, given is becoming to prove is becoming given. So to prove is that angle B is equal to 90 degree. All right, this is a to prove. Angle opposite to the first side is right angle. Okay, we don't know angle B is equal to 90 or not. We have to prove that. Okay, so now what we are going to do, okay, now what we are going to do is that it's a very simple proof. Okay, very simple proof, but hypotenuse is the longest side, so its opposite will be largest angle. Yes, Nishchay, its opposite will be largest angle, but largest does not mean it has to be 90 degree. No, it can be 179 degree also. It can be 60 degree. It can be 61 degree also. Okay, largest angle can be anything. Nishchay, are you getting me? Yeah. So give me 5 minutes to complete. Just kidding. Okay. How much marks? Maybe 4 marks. Such proofs come for. Okay. Now focus here. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to do one construction. This is a new type of construction. Okay, you just have to remember this, then the rest of the proof you don't need to remember. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to construct one more triangle. Okay, one more triangle we are going to construct. Okay, which is like it is having 90 degree. Okay, so let's construct PQR. We will construct such that Q is 90 degree, AB is equal to PQ, and BC is equal to QR. See, I'm not telling it is similar. Okay, I'm not telling it is similar because we don't know. We know this. We are saying I will construct in such a way that this green side. Arey yaar, what's going on? This green side will be equal to this green side. This red side will be equal to this red side. And in between, I will put 90 degree. Is that possible, everyone? Yeah, I'm not saying they're congruent. I'm not saying they're similar. I'm not saying anything. Okay. Yeah. So this construction I'll do. Okay. We will prove that it's congruent actually, but right now, no. Okay. So proof is let's construct a triangle PQR such that angle Q is equal to 90 degree, PQ is equal to AB, and QR is equal to BC. Okay. Like whatever be the measurement of AB and BC, I can make that angle because I'm not putting a restriction on the hypotenuse. Okay, I can make a right triangle. Whatever be the restriction, even if AB is 1 centimeter, BC is 500 centimeter, I can still make a right triangle. Okay, whatever the hypotenuse will come automatically. Okay, does not matter. Whatever be the length of this two, I can make a right triangle. Everyone following so far? Give me a thumbs up if you're good so far. What my construction was about. Yeah. Okay. Hemant and G not following. G not following. All right. So moving ahead. Yeah. Now, okay. Now we're getting into the proof. Okay. Now we're getting into the main proof part. Now I want you to observe triangle PQR is right triangle. Okay. Therefore, in triangle PQR, we can say that PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Okay. Everyone okay so far? Triangle PQR is right triangle. This is our constructed triangle. This is actually right triangle only. But I want you to notice one very important thing. Okay. How we did the construction? We made PQ equal to AB. So in place of PQ square, I can write AB square. No. And we also made QR equal to BC, which means in place of QR square, I can write BC square. No. So I'm going to just substitute this in the given in the equation we got. This was from Pythagoras theorem. This statement was from Pythagoras theorem. But this statement is by substitution, by construction. Okay. We constructed it like this only. All right. We good? All right. Give me a thumbs up if you're good so far. Give me a thumbs up if you're good so far. All right, Dilruba, thank you. Thank you, Dinesh. We're waiting for others. Any confusion? Manisha, what about you? Mansa, not getting anything from you both?
Sir, clear, sir.
All right.
That is not working, sir.
Cool. All right, then let me know in chat now. Okay. So let's now I want you to see this is, let's put this as first one. Okay. Now I want you to remember what is given. Okay. It is given that AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square actually. So in this place, I can write AC square, no? Correct. Let me write it properly actually. We know that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is given to us, okay? So this is second equation. So from 2 and 1, what can I write? Dikshit, can you conclude this? From 2 and 1, what can I write? Equate whatever is there. Dikshit?
Sir, it will be AC square is equal to AC square.
AC square is equal to AC square. This is my right hand side is same in both equations. What can I equate then?
Sir, AB square plus BC square.
But AB square plus BC square is already same in both equations. Right side is same. This is X. This is also X. PR square is equal to X. AC square is equal to X. So what can I say? I can say that PR square is equal to AC square.
PR square is equal to AB square.
Sleeping man. Okay. So PR square is equal to AC square is my conclusion from 2 and 1. Okay. If these two squares are equal and they are both lengths, no, PR and AC are length. So they cannot be negative, which means if I take square root on both sides, I can take the positive square root. So PR is equal to AC. Okay. All right. I want everyone good so far. PR is also equal to AC. We have got. Okay. Let's put this as the third. So we constructed AB equal to PQ and BC equal to QR. Also, we have proved now that PR is equal to AC. What are you seeing happening here? Anyone? Deepak, what are you seeing happening here? Manisha, go ahead.
Sir,
Okay. Anyone, go ahead.
sir, these both triangle are congruent.
Both triangles are congruent. They are congruent. This is very important. Okay. Which property, Deepak? Which rule?
SSS.
SSS. Okay. Now, so I'll take in triangle ABC and triangle PQR. I can see that AB is equal to PQ and BC is equal to QR. This too is by construction. All right. And the third one is PR is equal to AC from equation 3, which means, therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay. Is congruent to triangle PQR. You can, of course, draw the correspondence map. The reason is by SSS rule. Okay. See, this is congruence SSS. Okay. This is not similarity SSS. This is old rule. This is congruence SSS. So we have this equal to this, we have this equal to this, and we have this equal to this, which means both triangles are congruent. What can I conclude now? Deepak, can you conclude something from if you have told both are congruent? Question is open. Anyone wants to? Yes, Deepak, go ahead.
So then I can say that angle B is equal to angle Q, sir.
Perfect.
Then I can say that B is 90 degree.
Perfect. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle Q. Reason, Deepak?
CPCT.
CPCT. Very good, Deepak. I'm really impressed by how you're going ahead. How we're doing it. I'm just going to give you 5. Okay, so angle B is equal to 90 degree. Hence, proved. That's our converse of Pythagoras theorem ka proof. Just going to tell you quickly. You can make note of it. What I want you to what you need to remember is the construction. Okay. Once you remember the construction, everything will happen easily. Okay. Construction is what you have to remember. That's the only little bit tricky part here. Okay. All right, guys. So that's
Sir,
all.
I have one thing to say.
Yeah.
Sir, after the third one you have marked, no, sir. Sir, can we directly conclude that angles of equal sides are equal?
What is that theorem? I don't know, Manisha. Can
Sir,
you?
equal sides, the opposite angles for equal sides are equal.
Manisha, that happens when it is a single triangle, Manisha.
Okay,
In
sir.
single triangle, if we have equal sides, then that's an isosceles. Then these two angles will be equal, Manisha. In the single triangle. Okay. If I have one triangle in which this is 5 centimeter, this is 7 and this is 8. Okay. And I have another triangle. I don't know. I have another triangle where this is 5 centimeter, but this is 3 and this is 2. This is 2.5. Do you think these two angles will be equal?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay. It
It
happens in.
was in this triangle, sir. So yes.
Yeah. But am I clear why your logic does not work here?
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right, guys. So that's the end of today's class, guys. Okay. But there is work for you over the weekend. All right. That work involves actually whatever we have